Air pollution is a growing global concern, affecting millions of people worldwide. Every breath we take carries with it tiny particles and gases that can harm our health. The World Health Organization estimates that 9 out of 10 people breathe polluted air, leading to serious health issues such as respiratory diseases, heart conditions, and even cancer. In today's video, we're going on a journey to explore the top 10 most polluted cities in the world. These cities are grappling with severe air quality issues that threaten the health and well-being of their residents. From hazardous levels of particulate matter to dangerous concentrations of nitrogen dioxide, we'll uncover the shocking facts and figures that paint a grim picture of the air we breathe. But it's not all doom and gloom. We'll also delve into the causes of this pollution, examine its effects on public health, and explore potential solutions that could help mitigate the problem. Stay tuned as we navigate through the smog and haze to understand the challenges these cities face and the efforts being made to clear the air. Let's begin our journey. Lahore, the heart of Pakistan, is home to over 11 million people. Unfortunately, it's also home to some of the worst air quality on the planet. With an air quality index of 322, the air in Lahore is hazardous. This level of pollution translates to real, tangible health risks for the city's residents. Long-term exposure can lead to chronic respiratory diseases, decreased lung function, and even premature death. A combination of vehicular emissions, industrial discharges, and agricultural activities play significant roles. The burning of crop residues in nearby areas releases large amounts of particulates into the air, which then drift into the city, compounding the problem. Additionally, the rapid urbanization of Lahore has led to increased construction activities, further deteriorating the air quality. Hospitals are reporting higher cases of asthma and other respiratory conditions, especially among children and the elderly. Schools often have to close during peak pollution days, disrupting education and daily life. The government has initiated measures to improve air quality, such as promoting cleaner technologies and enforcing stricter emission standards for vehicles and industries. Community involvement is also crucial, with public awareness campaigns educating residents about the dangers of air pollution and encouraging them to adopt practices that can help reduce emissions. New Delhi, India's bustling capital, is home to nearly 29 million people. Unfortunately, it's also a city where the air quality is some of the worst in the world. Vehicular emissions and industrial activities contribute significantly to the pollution. Crop burning in neighboring states creates a dense smog that blankets the city. High PM2.5 levels are linked to respiratory and cardiovascular diseases. Children and the elderly are especially vulnerable to chronic health issues. Efforts are being made to promote electric vehicles and improve public transportation. Public awareness and participation are crucial for making a significant difference. Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh, is one of the most densely populated cities in the world, with around 20 million residents. The city's air quality is severely compromised, with nitrogen dioxide levels averaging 85.6 micrograms per cubic meter. This toxic gas is a major contributor to respiratory problems and other health issues, particularly affecting children and the elderly. The primary sources of nitrogen dioxide in Dhaka are vehicular emissions and industrial activities. The city's transportation system is heavily reliant on older, more polluting vehicles, and the rapidly growing industrial sector contributes significantly to the air pollution. Factories and brick kilns release large amounts of nitrogen dioxide and other pollutants into the air, exacerbating the problem. Residents frequently suffer from respiratory infections, chronic bronchitis, and other lung diseases. Stricter regulations on vehicle emissions and industrial discharges have been implemented, and efforts are being made to modernize the public transportation system to make it more efficient and less polluting. Additionally, there are initiatives to promote the use of cleaner technologies in industries and reduce the reliance on traditional brick kilns. Public awareness campaigns are educating residents about the dangers of air pollution and encouraging practices that can help reduce emissions. Despite these efforts, the road to cleaner air in Dhaka is long and challenging. Chapter 4. Beijing, China. Battling the smog. Beijing, the capital of China, is home to over 21 million people. The city's air quality has been a significant concern for years, with an AQI of 296 indicating dangerously high levels of pollution. The primary sources of pollution are industrial emissions, vehicular exhaust, and coal burning. These factors create a thick smog that blankets the city, posing serious health risks. Residents experience higher rates of respiratory diseases and cardiovascular problems. The government has implemented measures like stricter emission standards and promoting cleaner energy. The Blue Sky Initiative aims to reduce air pollution, showing occasional improvements. The fight against air pollution in Beijing is ongoing, requiring a coordinated effort. Mumbai, India, the struggle for breath. Mumbai, India's financial capital, is home to over 21 million people. The city's air quality is severely compromised, with PM2.5 levels averaging 119.4 micrograms per cubic meter. This fine particulate matter can penetrate deep into the lungs and bloodstream, causing serious health issues, particularly for vulnerable populations such as children and the elderly. Vehicular emissions are a major contributor, with millions of cars, buses, and trucks plying the city's roads daily. Industrial activities, particularly in the outskirts of the city, add to the pollution load. Additionally, the burning of waste and construction activities release large amounts of particulates into the air, exacerbating the problem. The high levels of PM2.5 are linked to respiratory and cardiovascular diseases, and there has been a significant increase in cases of asthma, lung infections, and heart attacks. The introduction of stricter emission standards for vehicles and industries aims to reduce the amount of pollutants released into the air. Efforts are being made to promote the use of cleaner technologies and improve public transportation systems. Despite these efforts, the challenge remains immense, requiring a coordinated and sustained effort from all sectors of society. Public awareness and participation are crucial, as individual actions can collectively make a significant difference. The fight for cleaner air in Mumbai is far from over. Kolkata, India, the silent killer. Kolkata, a city of 14 million people, is grappling with severe air quality issues. The levels of nitrogen dioxide in the air average 71.2 micrograms per cubic meter, posing significant health risks to the city's residents. Nitrogen dioxide is a harmful gas that can cause respiratory problems and other health issues, particularly affecting children and the elderly. The primary sources of nitrogen dioxide in Kolkata are vehicular emissions and industrial activities. The city's transportation system relies heavily on older, more polluting vehicles, and the rapidly growing industrial sector contributes significantly to the air pollution. Factories and power plants release large amounts of nitrogen dioxide and other pollutants into the air, exacerbating the problem. Residents frequently suffer from respiratory infections, chronic bronchitis, and other lung diseases. Stricter regulations on vehicle emissions and industrial discharges have been implemented, and efforts are being made to modernize the public transportation system to make it more efficient and less polluting. Additionally, there are initiatives to promote the use of cleaner technologies in industries and reduce the reliance on traditional brick kilns. Public awareness campaigns are educating residents about the dangers of air pollution and encouraging practices that can help reduce emissions. Despite these efforts, the road to cleaner air in Kolkata is long and challenging. Chapter 7, Shijiazhuang, China, the Industrial Challenge. Shijiazhuang, an industrial city in China, faces severe air quality challenges. With an air quality index of 284, the air is laden with pollutants. The primary sources are industrial emissions, vehicular exhaust, and coal burning. This creates a thick smog, reducing visibility and posing health risks. Residents experience higher rates of respiratory diseases and cardiovascular problems. The government has implemented measures to improve air quality. The Blue Sky Initiative shows some success, but challenges remain. Chapter 8, Tianjin, China, the Urban Haze. Tianjin, a major port city in China, faces significant air quality challenges. PM2.5 levels average 109.2 micrograms per cubic meter, causing serious health issues. Industrial emissions, vehicular exhaust, and coal burning are major contributors. Rapid urbanization and industrial growth have worsened air quality. The Blue Sky Initiative aims to reduce air pollution through regulatory measures and public participation. The initiative has shown some success, but the challenge remains significant. Chapter 9, Chongqing, China, the mountain city under siege. Chongqing, a sprawling metropolis in southwestern China, is home to 30 million people and faces severe air quality challenges. With an air quality index of 278, the air here is laden with pollutants that pose significant health risks to the city's residents. The primary sources of pollution are industrial emissions, vehicular exhaust, and coal burning for heating and energy. The city's heavy reliance on coal as an energy source is a major contributor to its poor air quality.